Congratulations everybody！ 今年成個評判團咧就係決定我哋只係去一個地方 ，and all of you are going to London.
Now you guys have become not fully perfect yet, but it's going there, it's getting there. Because after going to London, you guys should be perfect.
Welcome to Lambda, guys. They're gonna treat you as an actor. They expect you to kind of behave as an actor, as a professional. For them, when you are here, when you are training, you're a professional for us.
We're gonna read it. Any questions? We'll just go through it but we're gonna kind of get through it. We're doing the first scene of Caucasian Chalk Circle, which is a sort of lovely play within itself, I think. All of them actually are multi-rolling, at least 2 parts. And that in itself is a difficult thing to do. So I've done some character work with them, so building a character from the kind of ground up, trying to get into the head of the characters.
I am not staying here for another second because of you. Let go!
Because we've been doing chorus work as well, it's been a balance between exploring choral speaking, being a chorus, moving as a chorus, thinking as a chorus, speaking as a chorus, and being an individual actor within the play.
I'll kill you.
I've been commanded to accompany Lady Nacella bashfully as her guard.
But the palace guard mutinied.
They have, yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go back there. So just take that. You know, do not move your face. I just want you to look into Jess's eyes. Yeah. So go back just on that a little bit.
I can't get that emotion out. It's like
What do you need help with?
I have to be shocked with love, from love.
Okay, so just love.
Like, how can you have to be shocked from love?
Before, if I were to look at the Caucasian Chalk Circle and to look at my character, I would probably read through the script, and when I go to rehearsals, I'd show them what I have. But now at Lambda, I've learned that I can actually give an objective for each scene and play that objective according to my character.
The answer is yes.
And I ask for your hand, with my heart.
All right with me, Simon Chicago.
I am a movement practitioner and I specialise in pure movement. So there is quite a lot of swing work and a lot of release work, which tones the muscles of the body and creates a kind of metaphorical space for the actor to fill with emotions and thoughts and feelings. It builds a tone, not tone for beauty's sake, but the tone of the actor.
Social dancing, historical dancing, is what the people did, the people who were maybe middle and upper classes, to celebrate. It's not just about learning dances, as I said just now. It's about the other things, the peripheral things, the things on the edge, deportment, posture, spatial awareness, empathy particularly. All of that, engaging eye contact, very important for you as actors.
一開頭我係驚驚地嘅，即係見到 Diana 佢好似好嚴咁樣。其實第一個禮拜比我想象中困難嘅，因為佢好多嘢我都未接觸過啊嘛。可能一開頭 show dance 係 historical dance 或者係啲 movement 咧喺香港其實係冇接觸過啊。
I'm going to teach you about your bodies, about how our bodies work. And all my movement and dance base is work towards the actor. So even though it's heavy on a dance background and all the dance and movement basics is all geared towards the actor. And up and down. One more. I promise you, will be so. By the time we leave each other, you'll be begging for more. I know it doesn't seem that way now, but you will be. Everything that I've given you, you'll go, God, that was easy. I need something harder, because your body's getting stronger. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
喺 Lambda 我覺得要捱得咯，即係每一堂每一節都有3個鐘，跟住有另外一節有3個鐘，我覺得其實係幾辛苦，我覺得有時係，即係有時係真係可能好攰，但係要忍住，但係唔可以瞓着咁樣。
Well, this year we just try to create this kind of ensemble amongst the actors, so they can kind of feel how can we just work together in a place. We have done some chorus work, we have done some mass work as well, and basically to find the community and the collective voice within the group of actors. So we started with the neutral mass. They can find a bit more kind of a neutrality. It helps the actor to be centered, to help how can you be more expressive with your own body. Then we move very swiftly into full expressive masks to help the actor. How can we just kind of portray a slightly bigger character than we will do on our normal face. And then we move, the last phase was sort of the half masks, where we have two kind of different traditions, one from the Western world and one from the Eastern world. It's just to help the actor. How can we just kind of mask not only our body, but our voice as well, be all connected. They have enjoyed the journey, and at the same time they found it very challenging, especially the half mask, because you have to connect your whole body and your voice as well, one of the most difficult things to do.
我集中呢樣嘢就個能力都仲係，我可以話未咁好，但係我係因為當我知道我未到一個階段嘅時候，我係應該我自己係應該要去繼續努力進發去到嗰個階段咯。
Good actors, when they feel tired, when they feel like I'm about to collapse, they push through. That's what we make good actors. Yeah. Whenever you feel like that, slap yourself. Here we go. I'm gonna be there. It's a lifetime experience. This is your chance, not mine. I had mine. I did mine already. This is your chance.
喺香港嗰時就會好攰啊，唔得啦，我瞓咗佢算啦。咁但係嚟到倫敦咧，係可能自己嘅責任心強咗好多咯，即係點講咧，都覺得自己有啲嘢應該要做嘅就一定要去做。
I don't need to teach you theory, I need to teach you practice. And you can read them all of them and you won't understand. If you don't do it, you won't understand because it's practice. You try the bicycle, you fall, and then you do the bicycle. Do you know the history of the bicycle? No. Do you know how to ride a bicycle? Yes. Same with the masks.
Anything you find difficult, interesting, impossible?
To be frank, I don't think most of us enjoy the voice classes as much as the movement classes. Well, most of us liked how the first few lessons he taught us all sorts of different exercises and warm-ups to really let us open up our voice and help us enunciate each vowel and consonant in each syllable.
But that's important to you.
Yep.
People in the theatre, so why did you like it?
I think it's the repetition, because we seem to do those exercises every lesson.
This is an interesting thing, what you call repetition, because the French word for rehearsal is répétition, which means you do it again and again, like a musician practicing scales. And even the best actor would do these exercises. Can I tell you how you don't make it boring? You make it not boring after each exercise as you're doing it. you are also analysing what went wrong and what went right.
So that's what we're going to go for now. So when you come into your next class,
lashes on the soles of his feet. Because the age we live in.
Learning 其實就係要喺唔同嘅角度去到思考啦，唔好淨係聽人哋講乜嘢，咁你就接受咯，一定要自己去消化咗先嘅。因為其實每個人對一件事都有唔同嘅睇法，即係好似學嘢咁，你冇話一樣嘢一定學咗就係啱嘅咯。
During classes in the beginning, I was really scared and just thought they were really stupid questions. If you don't know something, definitely ask about what it is. There isn't any harm in not knowing things.
香港會好多時就係俾個 model answer 你，咁然之後你就跟住做，錯嘅改正，你唔識嘅佢俾答案你，即係佢純粹就係想你做啱咗佢個嘢，佢唔係你個過程你學唔學到。咁變咗，其實呢樣嘢就係某程度上就係封閉咗我哋嘅想像力。其實一開始上去嗰啲 imagination 嗰堂真係好辛苦，因為真係好耐冇諗過，可以咁樣講。咁變咗佢一要你做嘅時候，咁但係其實諗下點解唔得啫？都係由想像力去創造一啲故事，然之後咁樣延伸落去。
What I want you to do is I want you to create big spaces. A big space in a very small stage. You have to use our imagination right now. Yeah? You're gonna make a lot of mistakes? It's fine. So we need to come with techniques and ways of creating images but make them, credible. We believe that you are in the forest. You are not in this studio, you are in that place.
Can we improve our imagination skill by observe or just practice and listen to music?
Both.
Okay.
You have to observe and you have to practice.
To try more things too.
Absolutely, because you can observe things
To stimulate
your imagination, and then you have to put that into practice. We'll get clear bit by bit. The more we do it, the more you get it. It's not. We don't have here recipes. It's not a recipe. Acting is not a recipe. You know that.
At the moment, I think it's been a journey for them to see how can they just open themselves to mistakes even more. Because it's necessary for the creation of theater to make mistakes, to discover something new. And I think they start finding their feet in that area. How can they just allow themselves just to be a little bit more themselves, feel free and make mistakes. There's no punishment. We celebrate the mistakes and we learn from the mistakes.
I think people these days are very frightened of being who they are, especially at a young age, because of the scrutiny of social media, because everyone's got a camera phone. You can't, if you did anything crazy, it could really impact on your later life. I think that's a terrible shame. I think we need to discover who we are and our boundaries. Drama and art is a brilliant way to discover who we are, what our inner tastes are, what our mores are.
The arts have a fantastic ability to transform everybody, but in particular young people. So engagement with an artistic experience, whether it's by watching or by participating, can really give young people confidence and creativity and help them find their own voice and empower them. It's a fantastic gift to be able to give a young person an arts opportunity.
First off, I already have a strong interest in art as well as history. So when I saw the list to go to British Museum, Tate Modern, natural history museums and stuff like that, I was actually really excited.
What happened?
Ever since I was a kid, I've been in love with Greek, Rome, and also Egypt. And I've always wanted to come to the British Museum because I knew how much historical value the things have here. And now that I'm finally here, I'm just like, oh, it's emotional. Yeah, totally agree with you. I'm not sure if you saw, but I wasn't the only one who teared up.
Before you act, you need a database of knowledge, and I've been getting a lot of that here from all the trips. I think it correlates not only with acting, but just life in general. Like, for example, cultural trips like going to the museum, not only does it like sprout some sort of interest in like new subjects, but also, again, it's part of your life. These things have affected you in some certain ways. I feel like you never know enough, and it's really interesting to think about. You will never know everything.
我未試過就咁攞咁細本簿，跟住坐喺museum度，跟住起完個稿咧就攞原紙筆就咁畫，完全未試過。藝術做到好多嘢都係美，藝術令到我係好想自己親手創造到呢一種美嘅呢種靚嘅嘢出嚟，所以先係藝術令到我咁着迷嘅一點。我可以講話我中三開頭係性格最火爆嘅一年咯。嗰陣時係對好少嘢我都係會好燥好猛啊！我以前係直情你可以話係有個銅牆鐵壁喺呢度嘅，但係去到慢慢去到中四啊，人哋係話我咦成熟咗喎，即係氣質啊氣場嗰啲咯。跟住而家係話我係要變做一隻蝴蝶咯，一隻破繭嘅蝴蝶咯。
1年半之前嘅我係好怕醜，我唔知啊，但係真係有啲怕醜。我好記得我第一次向 Naomi 或者係即係嗰啲導師自我介紹嗰陣，我都要諗過晒，即係點樣講咁樣，跟住住自己個口度噏兩次咁樣。I love playing sports, for example。咁所以我覺得最大轉變可能就係大膽咗同埋自信咗。
I have a question. Why am I so funny?
我知咗點樣表達自己，即係一開始接觸話劇同埋到而家，我都係覺得係學到嘅團隊合作咯，真係。
畢竟係一個群體嘅生活，咁所以好多事都唔可以淨係諗住自己啦，要同大家點樣合作啊，點樣溝通，咁樣先可以喺呢一個月入邊相處得愉快同埋開心咁樣。I did not think that I'd get so close to the people that I met here, and I feel like they really enhanced my experience because I've learned so much from them because everybody here has so much to offer.
Obviously, Bravo really helped me on my confidence. I used to have problems looking people in the eye for more than 10 seconds. I still do, but Ollie has really pushed me towards that direction. Now I have to look at my co-actors' eyes for a long time. The training and the experience here is so rich. Now I'm experiencing it 24/7. I have to talk about drama 24/7. I wake up in the morning, do drama, go back home, write reflections about drama. Watching the Book of Mormon and watching those actors on stage and watching everyone in the audience laugh at each joke, it made me dream. It made me really imagine becoming an actor, becoming a person on stage or in front of a camera.
發現自己喺香港做戲嘅領域係好細啊！即係嚟到呢度，我會發現自己其實係一個井底之蛙，冇咁囂張。
For me, what I most enjoyed was probably the National Theatre Tour because it was then when I realized that I really wanted to do theatre because I realized that there are places like, like the NT where you can think of anything, you can imagine of anything, and you can tell that story. It gives me hope, It's like, yes, I can actually hopefully do something in the future.
我覺得係戲劇令我諗咗好多更加多嘅人生道理，所以就慢慢鍾意咗，同埋我好想我自己真係可以演繹出嚟，去影響其他人。
If you love something and it brings you joy, then you must cultivate that.
I think they've become more adventurous, brave in their decision making. It's part of what I teach at Lambda, and part of what I do is try and make actors brave. For me, the best actors do that.
She stole away. Yes, she stole away.
What I would say is those who want to carry on, you've got to fight. It's a fight. It's a fight. It's not an easy profession at all. At all. It's hard.
When we finish at the end of this training, the 4 weeks, I want them to kind of take ownership of their own sort of artistic voice. If you have some dreams, if you want to do something, do it. That's a way of doing it. Well, it's very important to have that impulse. I want to do this. I remember the beginning, the first time that I saw it, they were very kind of like small and shy. It's a pleasure to see them growing, not only as an actor, but as a human being.
I think I've been so much nicer because of all of you.
咁其實喺呢段時間，我自己都做錯好多嘢嘅，好多謝你哋嘅包容啦。
以前嘅我係好憎我屋企人啦，唔中意屋企人，但係可能嚟到倫敦，我係開始掛住佢哋咯。我以前我會諗，算啦，人生其實好短嘅啫嘛。但係我而家我會諗，我仲有好多路可以行喎。
I won't forget something that I cannot learn in Hong Kong, like historical dance or masks, stage combat, especially with swords and daggers, and also the workout thing of Dawn.
Leave with one thing, I'll definitely just remember how each and every one of you put your heart and your effort into everything you've done. It's so inspiring to see people around me doing their best, and I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of all of us. So please don't give up, guys. You guys are amazing people.
You remind me that there is always hope. 永遠都有希望。有陣時激到我要嘔血。Sometimes I think I'm just going to expire from your pranks and whatever. And then suddenly, and all the tutors will understand this, suddenly within a split second, something dawns. 忽然間有個覺悟，有咗個覺悟，跟住就去轉變。When you suddenly understand something, you will change.